So we've learnt how to play, we've learnt where to play, we've learnt where the tournaments are. We've learnt everything really, but one thing we've not looked at is the mental side of the game. What do I do when? Why do I do it? What's my outcome? Now, for the psychologists amongst us, there are two things in life. There's a forced outcome, there's a process outcome. Process outcome is something I thought through, it's a process I've taken. I've done X and Y to achieve Z. A forced outcome is when we've gone, I'm going to score now, so I just hit anything and hope it goes in. I might execute it really well, it might be a good shot, it might go in, but that outcome was forced. So when I look at table football, foosball, what I want to do is take a really calm approach to how I'm going to go about it. Calm doesn't mean slow, calm doesn't mean not interesting, calm just means I've considered what I'm doing. So from here, I'm thinking, right, that defender's, he's been here a lot. He comes out here, but then he got darts straight back to the wall. So I'm going to bring the ball down and execute my pass. Bring the ball down, execute my pass. Right, I've got it. I got that because I knew that he darts to the wall, he jumps to the wall. So I've got to look for these things. I've got to look for them in the game. I've got to see how he defends. Now I've got the ball pinned. I'm going to go into my shot, which as we know is the snake. I simply come into here. Now what am I thinking? This is my very first shot against him. The very first shot of the match. Right. I can see there's a middle. So he could be moving his men at any point, here and there. What I want to do is see if that middle's on. Why? Because it's the easiest shot to shoot. It's coming straight down the middle. If I see it's not on, if that middle's blocked, I know 100% that either the long push or the long pull is open. It's that simple. You cannot be here and block both longs. It can't be done. So, as soon as I realise that middle's not there, I'm thinking, which of those longs is he leaving? He might be darting between them. He might be darting over here and over there. He might be taking this one out and this. But I know that if that middle is never really open, I've got to hit one of the longs. So that's what I look to do. I look to either hit the middle or the long. Straight away, just to see how he is. Now, only a fool would stop using that plan. So I'll try it again. I'll try it again. If I start to get blocked, I've got to look at something different, haven't I? I've got to look at what I'm going to do then. So maybe I'm rocking on it and I just fire one down the middle just to see if he is there, see if my intuition was correct. And that's how you've got to develop the game in your shooting and how you think about it.
So in terms of you developing play from defence to attack, you simply would be looking to move the ball to your 5-bar player and then use that player nearest to you. Is that your favourite route?
No, there are two types of route from the back. You can either pass 2 to 5, which I find far less interesting. So you can pass like this, pass it up there, or you can shoot. I like to shoot from the back.
Or literally from defence to attack?
So there could be any old, they could have any old defence. Let's just randomly put something up there. So they could do that here.
So when you're planning on doing that though, do you always position your players up like that?
Always, yeah. So looking at, I was nearly in, real close. Might want to just take it out there and slide one up, see what I want to do. When I'm in defence, my only objective is to clear this and hopefully clear this. Let's put the pressure on them. Clearing the 3 bars is most important. Clearing the 5 bars is also important. So it's completely up to you what you do, but I'm looking to pump it upfield. What have I got on offer? There might be one here. Okay, I've moved the ball around, seen the gap, there's a gap down here. And they might have their defence something different. They might have their defence out like that. What have I got on now? There's a little slide down there. Mis-executed it, but what have I done? I've cleared that zone, the ball's here. That might have come to me. I might have got that. It might go into the back. The pressure's now on them. Let's get that ball upfield. Let's let them do the work.
So once you've executed that defensive shot, do you instantly move on to attacking?
Well, let's watch this in full speed. So if I'm in a tournament now, I'm in a match, I'm trying not to score. So I hit that, I'm straight up there. I'm straight up, and I'm in position. One thing I will always do when I'm shooting, I will always make sure that as I go upfield, I just leave my men, because I know they're going to be in, again, 2 of those 5 holes.
Right.
So even if they got the ball and got a lucky deflection up here, I've got a 2 in 5 chance stopping it. Because if that ball comes upfield and I've left my men there, I've got a good chance. If I leave my men like that, or leave them in a line, I've got a 1 in 5 now.
Yeah.
So it's important for me, I get that ball up there and I transition, and that's the word, that's the name of this game. I transition fast at the field. So I'm straight up, oh, that ball's come off the back wall, I've grabbed it. That's a bit fortuitous, I had a bit of luck. But I've left 2 men blocking the goal, I've got upfield straight away, and I've benefited from doing the right thing. Clear this area, good things will happen. So
say you played that defensive long shot,
yeah.
You've moved to the front 2 bars, but you've lost the ball. Okay, so say it's gone to their defence.
It's gone to our friend here.
Yeah. So which bars do you then hold? How do you defend this now?
Again, there are different ways. A lot of people will do this. They'll leave their 5 bar in the middle and they'll move these 2 around.
So they'll hold the 2 together like that.
Or it depends. Again, this is where we're talking about table type. On the Leonhardt table, I'm so confident with my zone that I will leave these 2. I will leave these 2 alone. I know that I can defend pretty much everything based on that or on that. You've got to hit a really good shot, and I'm talking a 1 in 50 to score on this, because I'm so confident. I've used this zone, this setup of men in that way for so long. I know there's that hole, that hole, that hole. So there's 3 holes. I can be in 2 of them straight away. And I know that if you go past it, all I've got to do is get this man here to block off the other hole. On Garlando, I've often struggled with the zone, so I do quite like to do this one. I quite like to have my 5 bar in the middle and move it around and just do this. Make them think again. He's now attacking. He might be in defence, but he's now attacking. So I'm moving that one. So I'm predominantly defending with this one here. I want to stop it getting there. I don't want him to get it past. But I'll just do that every now and again to make him think a little bit different.
Right.
Again, you've got to learn what's best for you. You've got to see what works for you.
Yeah, and then pick up what his tactical preferences are.
If I know he can't shoot a long squared shot, if I know he can't pull the ball from here and do that, I know he physically can't do it, I don't have to worry about blocking it. I can leave something else. That's how easy it is. And I say that tongue in cheek. That takes weeks, months and years to understand. But you can understand it very quickly and just get better at it over time. We've got a couple of great young foosballers in our country called Matthew Waugh and Callum Oakes, and they've come through the ranks very quickly. They're both ranked Pro Master now, but they were beginners a couple of years ago, and I'm talking genuine beginners.
And how old are they?
I'm going to get this wrong probably, but I believe Matthew's now 17 and Callum is 2, also 17, but they're a couple of weeks apart either side of the Christmas.
Right.
So one has got 2 years left as a junior and one has got 1 year. And as I say, the junior team needs 4 players. We've currently only got 2 world-class juniors, so we're always looking to add juniors to our fold.
For more foosball coaching videos from Ben Mason, please visit homelessdirect.com/foosball.